pop culture reference. You like all types of music over the years. Our TV shows.
Viewers, you really don't understand how hard it is, right, to deal with these two, okay? And I don't want to quote Adam because he says I complain about it too much, and I do. I don't mean to complain, right? It is difficult to sit here for the 30, 40 minutes. You know, at least we don't sit here the whole time and break it up. That's not the point. The point is you two are killing me.
Welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh.
I'm DJ.
And this is Adam. Still Adam. Hashtag a damn man.
A damn man I am.
No, that's his Twitter tag.
Oh, whatever.
His army is damn man. No, damned army. Hashtag
White trash army.
Damned army.
Whatever army you want.
So, Trini said she's going to send you a yoga ball.
Yeah, that's why I haven't sent her.
She said, send me your address.
I haven't sent her my address.
We want DJ to look like a pregnant lady.
Yeah. Thank you, but I don't think...
Mama Llama was really excited for Super Nintendo Land.
Yeah, that's not going to open anytime soon.
Nothing's going to open anytime soon. But before we get to that, how was your week?
My week was hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're over here freaking buckering. You remind me of the scene from Signs when they keep watching the news. And like, turn this off. And you're just like in the closet looking at the news. That's what you've been doing all weekend, huh?
I've been watching Daily Show with Trevor Noir.
Yeah.
He's funny as hell, bro. I love that guy.
His name is Trevor Noah.
Oh, fuck if I know. Noah Noir.
He's a great South African.
Yeah, but I mean,
very funny comic.
Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Is it Trevor Noah?
Yeah. Trevor
Noah. Okay, well, Trevor Noah.
He took over the Daily Show from Jon Stewart.
He's funny as fuck.
He is.
Yeah.
So
I've seen his stand up.
I've been just watching all of his stuff on like the elections and the news.
It's a political comedy talk show.
Know, he tells you about the horror and dread you're in, like you're all gonna die, but he makes it funny that you're gonna die. You know.
Right. The horror.
Are you coughing?
Nope.
Adam, back away.
Right? Gotta be careful now. He's got a dry cough and a little fever. We gotta spray him with Lysol.
His hands are sweaty.
Apparently we have to overbuy toilet paper and water like it's a hurricane.
We're not there yet.
So speaking of the toilet and water,
we're not there yet. Adam, how was your week?
Hectic, crazy. Apparently.
Don't go shopping.
Don't go shopping.
Do anything.
Or if you do, just drive out to like Okeechobee. They have stuff.
Yeah. Well, this week we announced our contest. Last week.
Last week. You said.
Yeah, no, but this week we've been.
So this week we announced our contest last week.
That's right. Well, it goes from week to week, so Tuesday to Tuesday. So during my week we announced the contest.
Second week of the contest.
So
you know what? In all honesty, sometimes I'm like, God, I'm glad we're not famous.
Right?
You know, because then I'd have to do this shit with you guys all the time.
But ain't that your goal?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, we would have to have like a 2 or 3 episode a week schedule.
And I would have to have 2 editors and.
Listen, we were gonna
studio an audience.
We were gonna murder you, but we don't have supplies to make that.
Oh, the skit. Oh no, I was supposed to die.
Yeah.
You were supposed to die. We were gonna wrap him up like a mummy.
Oh yeah, you wanted.
Right,
we were gonna find the toilet paper.
We were gonna waste supplies
for
no reason.
It's not that I've got toilet paper.
You hoarded it.
My wife explicitly told me.
She told you
that if I use my shit paper to wrap up Adam, then I'm gonna have to drive all the way out to the lake to get more shit paper.
It's not worth it.
No, it's not worth an hour drive.
Not my idea. Hashtag not my idea.
But to enter our contest, all you have to do is put hashtag our talk show, comment below either on our Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok or YouTube.
Yeah, and you might as well share it, you know.
And share
it.
That way other people can see it and
this
enter.
Is only week 2.
Only week 2.
The more people that enter and stuff like that, the more we can do things like
this.
The
more contests are going to come.
Yes.
And the different prizes, too. It won't
like 3 people enter. It's like, oh, well, we got to pick one of these 3.
Yeah.
One of them's fucking Adam, so there's 2.
One is Trina, can't pick her, and a Mama Llama doesn't want to be picked at all, so now we don't have a contest.
Right, now we don't have a... Now... There's a ghost in the house.
So I guess we can get to our news.
Oh, we got news
Today
this
on
week?
Viral News is Coronavirus Edition.
Coronavirus
Edition.
Let's do it.
Because that's all in the news this week.
Right. I couldn't find any other news. I was looking for news. It was like Tom Hanks got coronavirus. Everybody got coronavirus. You're dead.
The first headline states supermarkets ask shoppers to be considerate and stop stockpiling.
Yes, this is crazy to me.
Because apparently toilet paper and water is out of control.
Watching people do this is crazy. Have you guys seen the women? And I've only seen women, and I'm sure there's men doing it too, but I've only seen 2 women. They've had a cart full of milk, and it's like 12 to 13 plus gallons of milk. Why are you taking that much milk? It expired.
Right, it's all going to go bad before they get to drink it.
There's absolutely... I don't understand how or why they think it's appropriate to do it.
Everyone just panicked, basically.
But yeah, hoarding milk, hoarding toilet paper. I get why people sometimes will do water and canned goods in certain crises. I get that. But the milk, why 12 gallons?
And now also diapers too. Somebody was crying online about how she can't buy diapers for her kids because they keep stockpiling it.
And wipes too. And
other cases saying that people are selling or price gouging online.
Yes, they're reselling it online is what they're doing.
Here's the thing, okay? The stores are going to restock every day. Like even Walmart's taking...
they're taking extra precaution to restock immediately.
There's no more 24 hours. You can't go shop in 24 hours now. That's been suspended for...
That's in a different headline.
That's in a different headline?
Yes.
Okay, well...
It's Corona Edition.
Corona Edition, sorry. Everybody's freaking out and going and buying stuff up.
And we've seen videos of a lady fighting another lady over toilet paper.
Yep. Yeah, she wanted
a quote
one
somewhere
pack.
that at the end of the world, it will show you the true humanity of people. And how selfish we can be.
Yeah.
It's like coming together, like a utopia.
Do you know what you want to know how we stockpiled this week?
No.
We went and got our weekly groceries.
Oh yeah.
And went home.
And went home.
We didn't get 15 of everything. You know, we got just for this week, and then
you get
next
just
week we'll
enough
go.
to survive, so the next person can get It's like why you get a flu shot. You don't necessarily get a flu shot for you. You get a flu shot for everyone else. The youths, the youngin,
I get the
elderly, the elderly people. Like that's sort of why you get it,
right?
You know? And that's the same thing with this. You want to get just enough supplies for your family. I get getting a little bit more, sure. But you don't need 6 months worth of supplies, so the next person can't even get a day's worth of supplies. That's messed up.
The worst part is they keep going back out.
Yes, and you already have 4 or 5 months worth of stuff.
People said they bought $17,000 worth of like paper towels, hand sanitizer, and toilet paper just to resell it in price gouge online.
Just to resell it in price gouge.
And then eBay and Amazon cut the cap.
The CEO of Walmart was saying that they physically bought more in this little bit of time than they buy during Christmas.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
You know,
they overstock.
Well,
Christmas.
another thing that's happening too is people are getting their tax returns at this time as well, so they're able to afford to overstock.
Yeah, but my problem is that people try to resell it at a higher price.
Oh,
to make
100%,
a profit.
100%. Those people,
like we're doing Mad Max Fury Road kind of shit going on.
The stores that are doing that crap, that are price gouging, the people that are buying
the mayors
way too
of
much
every
and
city
reselling it online.
The government stopped that. They said they're not allowed to price gouge any store.
Yeah, the cops are having to go into places and telling people to be like, look, it should not be $32 for a gallon of soap.
No.
See, now, like, I could even understand, right, grabbing a bunch of stuff and then taking it to your friends and be like, yo, just give me the money back.
My
I paid
landlord
for
asked
it.
me if there goes in hand soap and toilet paper and paper towels.
Yeah.
He texted me going, you guys okay?
Yeah.
Ain't that nice?
That is nice.
I mean, you gotta...
That's the kind of thing
but I
we
don't
need to
wanna
be doing, is
price
seeing
gouge
people
you.
have supplies, especially people that can't get out.
Especially
that either
stuff
don't
with
have
the
transportation,
people with kids,
or
too.
people with kids, or people that are older that can't get out all the time.
No, they need their diapers.
So.
And their wipes. The wipes are just for the baby's ass, not for your hands too. Like,
right.
You all should have been washing your damn hands and body anyway before this whole crisis.
You don't need to fill up your bathtubs with water. We're not going to lose power. We're not going to run out of water. This isn't a natural disaster.
Right,
It's
everyone's thinking it's a hurricane.
See, the whole thing about the whole isolation thing...
It's because there's too many people out there that are dumb. They're sheeple. They're simpletons. So they see pandemic and they start going, well, I got to buy a bunch of stuff at the Walmart.
But it's not about it because it's killing people. people. The flu kills people. AIDS, all that stuff kills people. The problem is we don't have a vaccine, and they're trying to stop the spread of it before it mutates again.
Yes.
That's all it is. They're just trying to stop it from mutating again.
Canada went 6 hours without hockey, and they isolated it.
Oh, God.
They already isolated it. They're already in the next stage of what you need to do to get a vaccine for next year.
But that's all it is. We're just getting isolated so it doesn't mutate before we get a vaccine. More vital news. Gun world. Americans need their guns. It seems lines out the door in LA.
I mean, again...
And didn't we see a gun sale on the way here?
Yeah, we did see a gun sale. Handgun blowout sale, which intrigued me because I want to go buy a handgun. But not for the end of the world apocalyptic reasons, which is what's happening here. Well, again, with the overbuying of supplies.
You know, right.
The apocalypse is coming, you know. But then again, Shaun of the Dead did prepare us for this.
And then, now think of it this way, right?
Into the winter.
So, we've been seeing the fights online of people freaking out over toilet paper.
It's only a matter of time.
Looks like Black Friday going on.
Somebody got stabbed already.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Is that some news you got?
No.
Okay.
I heard about the fights that happened at Costco and Sam's Club in New York.
Somebody got fucking stabbed already over some goddamn toilet paper.
Yep.
And
fight or flight.
You know, so people, a lot of the gun toters are like, well, fuck this, you know, and that's why I don't go out and cause trouble like that, because I'm one of them assholes get stabbed, right? Because I'm 6'7". So as soon as I look,
you're gonna get back to the car and you're gonna be like, what the?
Right. As soon as but as soon as I look crooked at someone, that's when they're pulling guns on me. I'm like, well, I just wanted some toilet paper, bro. Like,
I'm 6'7". I need to get the 4-ply, ma'am.
Right.
That 1-ply ain't gonna have.
You've seen my ass? Like, it's so much space.
For the next headline. California, Ohio, Illinois, Massachusetts, and Washington closed bars and restaurants in effort to slow the coronavirus. And now there's more places closing worldwide.
This is pretty much due to two reasons. One, young people are not stopping going out because the virus is capable of being... youth, people like in their under 45, 50... They show some signs. It's like a dry cough, a little bit of a fever, like a normal flu. But we can give it to the elderly. And that's the problem that the youth don't understand. Well, I'm healthy. I'm fine. I feel great. Yes, but the elderly that are forced to go out because of whether it's a cancer treatment or whether it's dialysis or breathing or just to get medication that they have to get daily or whatever it is, you're going to give it to them. Even though you're not going to get that sick, you can give it to them and then they die. Because it affects the respiratory,
anything with immune system.
Yeah, it mimics ammonia. It affects them quickly. So that's where they're trying to save by closing places and preventing people in their 20s and 30s that are like, I feel fine, let's go out and party. And it's like, well...
Let's go out and party.
Your grandfather doesn't feel fine.
But somebody's grandfather is getting his medication or has to go get some more of those weird shoes that old people like to wear.
Getting visited by their grandchildren.
Actually, nursing homes are shut down.
Yeah, they're shutting down visitations.
A lady had to celebrate her birthday behind some glass while her family was outside for 100.
Federal prison systems, you can't visit any inmates.
Yep.
Hospitals, you can't stay overnight.
Yep.
And more update on coronavirus, we go to sports. It's canceled.
Yeah,
all of it's canceled.
All of it's canceled.
There's some UFC and there's some
I watched
NASCAR.
I watched some WWE without
WrestleMania. WrestleMania is going to take place at a different event with nobody in the arena except for like the people that are involved.
Our studio audience isn't even here right now.
We don't have our studio audience. We usually have 150 people. We all make them dance and stuff. We have a warm up guy who comes out here and does like 10 minutes of stand up.
We've just been sued by Ellen, and I want to be on Ellen. Don't.
Ellen has no studio audience. Regis and Kelly or whatever that show is.
Sure. Ellen, we're coming for you. We're going to take over your show.
I saw a WWE clip with Stone Cold going, "Can I get a hell yeah?" There's nobody in an audience. They're trying to do the whole promo thing on wrestling, and without an audience, it looks really stupid.
I watched last week. I watched an episode of Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and it was just like a white screen behind him and a different desk, and there was no studio audience laughing. They didn't even fake it.
No studio audience into the Trevor Noah show?
No studio
audience. The Daily
audience.
Show.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah. Stores are closed. Nike closed for 2 weeks. Apple is closed worldwide.
Yep.
And Walmart's hours have changed from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Publix closes at 8 p.m.
Winn-Dixie's 9 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're really trying to enforce this whole and Palm Beach town has had a curfew instated, and New Jersey is curfew stated.
Yep.
So people, this is a serious matter, and we shouldn't be taken lightly. All right, our last Corona news update is for the entertainment world. Coronavirus now expected to cost film industry $20 billion.
Yes, this is amazing. This part is not great.
Movies are shutting down.
But what is amazing is it pushed back that god-awful
Fast and the Furious
9 movie where you have Vin Diesel being like, well, we were going to release it in April, but with all this stuff coming out, we're going to push it back a whole year. It's like, yeah, because you didn't want to put out your crappy movie and it not do very well because you fought with The Rock because he's, one, a better actor, which is saying something, and two, he's a better action hero, which again is saying something. So you brought in John Cena as a replacement. The movie's going to do awful in 2021. Nobody's going to want to get over friggin' coronavirus and go see a bunch of dudes in their 40s and 50s wear muscle tees and drive 20-year-old cars. Like, that's stupid. The whole movie is dumb. They bring back a dead character from the second movie because the second movie takes place in the future, so realistically he's not dead. None of that franchise makes any sense, and Vin Diesel's just trying to milk it for every dollar he can get, so he thinks postponing it for a whole year is going to do better. It's going to sell the same amount as all the other movies. He's not going to make any more or any less this year than he will next year. It's so dumb.
I heard John Cena was in all the movies so far. You just couldn't see him.
But Adam, we're family. That's probably the family.
The first one wasn't bad, but then after that it just...
But other movies were affected by it too. Disney is postponing all releases of TV shows and movies until this is all cleared up.
I mean,
no Mulan until further notice. No Falcon and Winter Soldier might not be... if it's a streaming service, I don't see why it can't be released. You're at home anyway.
Well, they were talking about selling Trolls online. So they're going to release Trolls and you can just...
they're going to do what they did with the interview with Netflix and everything?
Yeah.
Because remember the whole thing that happened with the movie interview?
ESPN's being bullied into releasing their Michael Jordan documentary early that they have. I think
to give hope to people?
It's a 10-part series, and everybody on Twitter's like, yo, drop it early, release it early. A
Quiet Place 2 was canceled.
Yeah.
For coming out. Like, I work in the movie industry of the fact of showing movies.
Yeah.
And the distributor is not sending us anything.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're starting to put curfews on places now, too.
Well, no, I mean before the whole curfew thing.
And your place is 50 people plus, so you're almost shut down anyway.
I don't know. We're going to find out this week. But to drive in, you stay in your car. So you know.
So you want to drive in, not
they were saying, hey, if you have to go to movies, try drive-ins because you can stay
in your car. So we may actually start booming. But no movie's getting released. Disney did offer us old movies to show.
Maybe a snack bar.
Yeah, but
and then I think Star Wars has a thing going on Fandango. They're going to show you the whole series. So
if you guys could get a hold of that.
Shit, you'd be in your car all night. Everybody died.
Oh, no, that's Fandango doing some kind of...
You know what they really need to do is just reshow the Avengers movies and the Harry Potter movies, and that place will flood.
But also... what's it called? They're canceling production of some series they're going to release soon, so they're canceling. And they don't want the actors to get sick because DJ said earlier that Tom Hanks...
Yeah, poor Tom Hanks. He was filming in Australia and got it, his wife.
Eminem, I heard, might have
it. He's totally fine, by the way. Like
if you're rich, you're good. No, but...
If you're rich, you're good.
But a lot of city officials in other countries.
Yeah, a lot of leaders in a lot of
countries have got... I think the Prime Minister of Canada got the coronavirus.
Schwarzenegger,
or his wife
the
did.
Prime Minister of Canada's wife.
Schwarzenegger put up a short PSA with his mini horse.
Charles Barkley thinks he might have it.
He's like, see, this is what we do, and he's like feeding his mini horse and his llama right in the middle of his
kitchen, wearing his Terminator Dark Fate T-shirt, which was amazing.
Was he?
Yeah, he was wearing a Terminator shirt.
So, in all retrospect of all this, the coronavirus will affect the economy a lot.
This is pretty good for people that are already like homebodies, that are already germaphobes. They're sitting here like, I already avoid all of you people and wash my hands religiously, so I'm good now.
I wash my hands.
But no, it's going to affect the economy for billions
of dollars.
I mean, worldwide. Worldwide.
Yeah,
they're doing heavy screening for people leaving the country.
People got to take off work because their kids are out of school.
Well, there's
but daycare's staying open. They said
certain day. Well, because it doesn't really affect children.
Well, they said they want. Yeah, well, it kills children actually. But they want because businesses still open. They wanted to do their part to help.
Yes.
By watching the children still and stuff.
Yes.
But if your kid has a minor cold, they're gonna ask you to stay home.
Yeah.
And that's all we have for viral news. Y'all stay safe. Do what you've been doing, which is practice
Wash
good
your
hygiene.
hands for 20 seconds.
You gotta do the ABCs.
Don't
or happy
stockpile
birthday.
things. Stay in your home. Don't go places unless you need to. Avoid growing giant beards.
Oh.
So much bacteria in it. And again, but if you practice good hygiene.
Yes.
Wash my
Take a bath, people.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
I went to Walmart to get my insulin.
Yeah.
As soon as I got home, straight in the shower.
Straight to the shower.
I didn't touch nothing in the house. I walked.
Chugging bleach while you wash yourself.
I walked straight into my bathroom.
The bleach kills the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Disrobed like fucking.
Like
Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty. You're lucky I deal with the right. I go out 2 days a week.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Tuesdays and Fridays. I go to get my medicine on Friday.
Yep.
And I come pick you schmucks up on Tuesday.
Yep.
Okay, and that's it.
That's all.
And if I could teleconference this in, I'd do that.
We'll get there.
But you still need me to set it up though, so you still have to come get me.
Well, me and Josh will film in
tell
our studio, and we'll video call you on our iPads, and we'll have you sitting here on a fake robot head.
Well, Josh could probably edit me in later. So I didn't think of anything good to try this week.
So today I'm trying new things. This is from Starbucks. It's called a egg ham cheddar pepper. What is it called?
I don't know.
Egg bite.
Egg bite. So we're gonna try this out.
Pierogies? They're kind of like a pierogi, I think.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
So
trying new things. Honorary first bite.
Go for it.
Also, you can't go sit in Starbucks right now because Starbucks, McDonald's are all closing their insides.
Cheesy.
I want you to grab that shit and go.
Yeah.
I won't eat off the same thing as you two.
There's one right there.
I see it, but now you've touched it with your pointer.
I did not touch it. I did that.
You got close enough for me to be uncomfortable.
Right, my germs.
We sit next to each other closely in the car. There's no escaping our germs.
Oh, Jesus.
You take up almost the whole seats.
That's right up your alley, DJ. That's spicy peppers, egg, and cheese.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah.
The problem is the texture in the middle.
Oh, because the extra cheese makes it soft. Yeah.
Right.
I know what you mean.
I keep having this problem with Starbucks, right? Like I get this one sandwich there that's almost acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But they melt like ricotta cheese or what? Not ricotta.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Swiss.
Gouda? Is it Gouda?
Yeah, the Gouda.
Yeah, the Gouda cheese. Yeah.
And with the Gouda right next to the egg, it's super weird.
I know exactly what you mean.
And I'm like, I know how Gouda should taste.
Yeah.
And I know how eggs should taste.
Yep.
You don't know how they taste together?
But them together is...
I like this. I give this a thumbs up.
Yeah, I do too. This is definitely worth on the go for
it's
sure.
Metal.
Again, it's from Starbucks. It's called Egg Bites, and this one was egg and ham and cheddar pepper.
Very good.
I liked it. And that's what we're trying this week.
Thumbs up.
I think it's in the middle. If you have a texture issue...
Like your cookies?
Right. Like if you're a person who's really into textures of food...
Yeah, people...
You may find that a little disturbing.
Some people have to have soft, crunchy, spicy, all that in one thing every time.
It almost feels like chunky pudding.
Okay.
Right.
Your brain says one thing, but your mouth knows it's another. Yeah, that's a weird.
Like, and it's not bad. The flavors are definitely there.
I love the peppers.
There's definitely some peppers in there. I think some bacon is in there.
Ham.
Is it ham?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be Canadian bacon.
Ham.
That really thick shit.
So, what do you rate it? I give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up.
I'm gonna stay in the middle.
He gives it a this.
Yeah, I'm a little. But I'm difficult, right? This is going to be a difficult segment for me because
That's usually why you're in charge of it.
If it's not tuna sandwiches, then...
This is why you're in charge of it. It's brought to you by David Griffey.
Oh.
And that's all we have for our beginning segments.
That's all we got for that, man.
So, now a word from our sponsor.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. Or rather, good morning, depending on when you're watching this. I wanted to let all the American people know that in this time of crisis, we all need to remain calm, vigilant, and helpful of our neighbors. Remember to check on the people closest to us. And also, I would like to remind you to wash your hands, be cleanly, and stay safe out there. And try to remember to make decisions that will better you and your fellow man. Also, remember to like, share, and put the hashtag #OurTalkShow, and catch us every Friday morning at 9 a.m. Thank you, and good night.
And we're back, and Adam will introduce our next segment.
Yeah, we're doing Millennials versus everyone. Because it is us versus everyone. Especially in this day and age, considering the older generations who got to go through a very good, prosperous economy while making a moderate living. And now they still have those jobs, although they're not available unless we go through college, which is now $400,000 a year. Good luck getting into any sort of profession that's worth a damn, because it's all Ponzi schemes. Everything is corporate takeovers. Everything is, if it doesn't profit us millions upon millions, it's not worth it. So colleges, instead of being something for us to go to get better jobs and get more education, it's turned into a giant profit for the universities and for the older generations that take over everything. Good luck with, and like, CEOs make $20 million a year, and then the dude who's right down the hallway makes 50 grand. The CEO is playing golf, and the dude has to do all the work while making not enough to pay for him and his family, because it's now $300,000 to get a home in most metropolitan areas. Good luck with those loans if you don't have a fantastic job. My gosh. And then the older generations, the boomers, these guys are hilarious. These guys think, oh, these millennials, it was so easy for you guys. And it's like, yeah, we're your kids. You raised millennials. Do you not understand that? What is wrong with you? Why are you crapping all over a generation that you raised? You guys suck at stuff. You taught us.
But wait, when the Generation Z, I guess, would be raised by the millennials, or they're raised by Generation X?
My son is 8 years old.
Well, he's not Z. There's another one coming for him, I think.
Yeah, he's going to be Generation Alpha, I think.
I think so. It's Generation X that's raising Generation Z. Because the problem what happened after the boomers and everything, Generation X, you had kids having kids, and now the kids are raising kids.
If you Google it right now, Generation X.
I have it.
You have all the years that they are?
The year they were born, yeah.
Yeah. Generation X's, they start in 1965, 66.
Well, I have Generation Z. Boomers was like that.
Boomers started in 1944. They go to 44 to 64, 65.
Generation X is 1960s to the late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
There's Y's too. Baby Boomers is a lot. Hold on. Images. They have a whole thing. Here it is. Alright, 1946 to 64 is Baby Boomers. Generation X is 1965 to 1980. Generation Y, or known as the Millennials, is 1980 to 1996. And Generation Z is 1997 to 2015.
So my son's Generation Z. Yeah, Generation X is the generation that came before us, Generation Y. And Generation X had a little bit of an easier time than we had, and they are complaining the absolute most.
Yeah.
A lot of the generation, the Millennials is Millennials versus Gen Xers, who are complaining about how easy they had it, and then it all crashed when they were in their mid-30s and 40s. Like, oh, I'm so sorry you had 10, 15 years to get your crap together and didn't. I was 20 when the first giant crash happened in 2008. We've gone to 2 of those, plus a pandemic. What the hell did the older generations go through? Vietnam? Oh, I'm
World War
sorry.
II?
No, they didn't go through that.
Generation
Baby boomers were
did.
born in 1944.
Oh, you're right. They didn't do the Great
That was
Depression.
the end. of World War II.
Smallpox?
You're very angry.
Yes, because boomers like to crap all over millennials for not doing anything, and they ruined the economy. So when I was 20 in 2008, it cost me $200,000 to go to a university.
See, and
there was no jobs available.
I understand that, and I feel for you.
You feel for me?
Okay.
You're also my age.
Right.
But he was raised by the boomer.
And
as was I, 2 of them.
Here's
beginning of boomer.
Here's the thing, right?
My grandparents were born in the 20s.
Taking a crap on people doesn't help anything, right? We can blame, point fingers, do whatever.
Yeah, but I'm only crapping on because I'm getting crapped on.
All right, listen.
I don't want to crap on boomers or Generation X.
I understand that.
Let him talk.
I want to work together.
But which is good.
I do.
Right? But again, right, when you are met with force and retaliate with force, that solves nothing.
Right.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Right.
50 years of solving nothing is why I'm doing it.
Well, but
Joe Biden being the Democratic nominee is why I'm doing it.
No politics.
Yeah, we don't do politics here.
Right, like everything is falling apart.
No, we understand that, right?
Including everything.
All right, let DJ talk. It's his turn. It's his turn, Adam. We talked about this outside. Take turns.
What are you gonna say? Oh, okay.
I was gonna crap on Generation Z.
I know.
which is just as bad. Okay. Now, granted, right, some of the things are just insane. The way the children act. Okay. There's the respect is leaving.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, because in my day it was respect your elders. Okay, speak when spoken to.
The good ones.
Don't touch anything.
Don't
touch anything.
It wasn't so much touching, don't break nothing.
No, when you go to the grocery store, don't ask for nothing, don't touch anything.
If you smile, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
That's it. When you used to go to your parents' friend's house, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna be quiet, and don't ask for anything, don't touch anything.
Listen.
I will beat your ass.
Yeah.
We were behaved.
Yeah, because we got our asses beat.
We did.
Okay, which made us rebel more when we were
did.
adults.
I got beat outside church, and the church sung louder.
But if you had a tablet, would you sit still and played on it, or have you got around and gotten into things because you didn't have a tablet?
Apparently not. Turn it all the way up, and now you're interrupting the priest and stuff like that.
Remember when your parents used to try to listen to the football game on the headset? Woohoo! Like scream up when someone scored a touchdown in church. Like, what are you doing? Listen to the Dolphins.
Those little black and white TV things.
And we also have to understand that generation's on its way out. Okay, we are starting to move more into
Take
the
over.
control.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they were more educated up until where we are before technology was introduced, and now we have
college was easier to go.
But now we have technology at our hands,
which is making us more educated.
But it makes us stupider
in certain
less
ways.
social.
That's exactly.
I'm just saying we can look up Einstein's theory right here now for free instead of going to the library and
We're
buying
more
a book.
aware of things.
And then,
we're more knowledgeable of things, but we're socially stupid.
Well, it's just like that.
Yeah.
When people start getting attacked.
No one's
or
talking in
something.
person. We're using caps.
We're full of anxiety. Everything triggers us and stuff. Well, certain people,
because we didn't get beat, or they didn't get beat enough.
Maybe that is what it is. But I don't think getting hit around like the boomers got smacked around.
But not
just
abuse.
For smiling.
I don't mean abuse. I mean
discipline.
Discipline, like a level of like in the army
Yeah, but
or any
some
kind of
people-
gang
but
thing
some
that you
people-
have to
but
listen to.
There's people that take discipline too far. That's why it's gotten to so
Well, that's the
sensitive
problem.
level.
Well, we can't fix it all, but
Exactly.
But that's still later in life. Either you got fucked up, became a serial killer, or you learned respect. It's one of those. There was no in between.
Yeah, you're either gonna respect me,
trying
boy,
to-
or you're gonna murder me when I'm 50.
But now trying to tell the next generation, like your son included, like, well, you have rights and feelings. No, you don't have that shit till you're 18.
Right.
Like that shit. Like when you tell the elementary school kid that you have more power than the teacher, you're tipping the balance because the kid's not old enough or mature enough to process things correctly and would be manipulative.
Right.
To get his way because he wants fucking ice cream.
There's definitely problems with doing things.
You know, and you like the kid when you go to therapy, like, well, he has a personality. Like, no, he ain't done growing yet, and I'm not done molding him.
Yeah.
Like, and why'd you let your son cuss at you? Like, I wasn't allowed to. Were you allowed to cuss? Or at least when your mom was alive?
Parenting styles, there is no correct way to do it.
I didn't curse at my
Well,
father
no,
until I
that's
was
correct.
2 inches taller.
There's no book.
There's no generation that did it better, in my opinion. I think boomers did a really good job in certain areas raising kids. Gen Xers had certain areas that they were good at raising kids. They were more like everybody should be included. The Gen Xers were a little less racist than the boomers were raising kids. So everybody was more included. You know,
And the
my parents were boomers, but they didn't teach me to,
But the boomers
to
had
be
the
racist.
family raise the kids.
So-
Like when grandma came in, grandma overpowered mom.
Boomer, yeah,
Kind of thing.
You
But
had the
now-
grandma, you had the
yeah.
hierarchy.
You had the hierarchy.
I was taught about racism, right? I wasn't taught to be racist.
Yeah, you're not born to hate, you're taught it.
Right. My parents were born in the early '60s, and neither one of them taught me how.
You didn't have racism, but you had prejudice because your height, your weight, you're young,
which happened quickly.
Yeah, and now that because you look 6'7", you're supposed to be.
I wasn't allowed.
You're supposed to be a mature adult, knowing you're 7.
Right. I wasn't.
Where were we?
I have no idea.
Raising kids.
Which I don't have any kids, so.
Yeah, but you were raised by a different generation, even for. See, basically, you're adopted by your grandparents, but so your mom was supposed to raise you, but she didn't. Your grandparents raised you like they raised their own kids.
Yeah.
So you had Tom's morals and all that other stuff instead of getting stuff off your mom.
There's totally benefits from each generation.
So you had the old school speak when you're spoken to.
Yeah.
Tom said, "Suck it up, Buttercup. I don't care about your feelings."
Yeah.
And each generation is benefited from taking the better things from the older generation and using those and perfecting them and turning things that aren't so good from the previous generation and turning them into something that could be better.
But which is all affected by media and government and stuff like that.
Right. The media sucks.
Our television shows compared to the boomers, you were saying that you watched Gilligan's Island with your dad.
Oh, God.
Mad.
He would watch the old stuff on AMC or whatever it is.
Entertainment is not fair to discuss generationally because we win.
Oh, yeah.
Millennials win all entertainment. We win everything. We had TRL.
We had Michael Jacobs.
We had all of that stuff. Boy Meets World. All those awesome
Home
Nickelodeon.
Improvement. We were at the birth of South Park.
Yeah, the birth of South Park. Nickelodeon.
Simpsons.
I mean, X-Men coming out. Power Rangers.
Which is in Japan.
Rocko's Modern Life. I mean, and Beetleborgs. Can't forget about them.
Mad TV.
Mad TV was great in the 90s. I mean,
music too.
We'd be here all day.
Yeah,
but the thing is,
Our
each generation is impacted by media to the parents to teach their kids.
Exactly.
Like I said, he's watching Gilligan's Island's Bonanza and stuff like that, which had to do with cheesy pun lines. And
yes,
he also watched what's it called, Straight to the Moon, when he was always trying to beat his wife.
Oh, all in the not all in the family.
The other one,
Honeymooners. Honeymooners. Yeah.
One of these days, because at a certain time, it was okay for the man to beat the wife, I guess, in a way. I Love Lucy.
He never actually.
He always threatens.
The boomers.
But the boomers always kept behind closed doors.
If anything, he got more abused than, because she'd hit him and stuff.
But that time, filmmakers and entertainers were able to deal with certain crises at that time and did a hush hush shun thing.
I don't like doing that too much. Taking like something that was okay in 1964 and comparing it too much to now.
I'm saying they didn't tackle certain issues that they tackle now because the entertainers are afraid to do it.
For sure.
So basically, instead of the parents,
homosexuality,
the parents were just keeping things hush hush.
Yes.
And the kid found out later in life what things were.
But it was
now we are shown at a younger age what things are, and then the parents have to explain it and shelter them.
Too many kids and too many adults are killing themselves back in the day because of those feelings that they had that they couldn't express because the media shunned them. It was a bad thing for you to. I mean, even further back, it was bad to wear a dress above your ankles because you were a whore. I mean,
Scarlet Letter.
That's
floozy.
Yeah, you were floozy. Yeah,
but DJ was born into the millennials, but he likes the '60s music.
I do.
Oh, there's definitely things of that. I like older music as well, way older music.
Yeah, but it's way 60s. From our generation back has way better music than this generation.
I mean, I go a lot further back.
Like mumble rap.
I think rap now is.
They don't have a storytelling.
Beethoven's cool.
There's a lot of good rap. You have to. There's just so much of it that you guys are able to take a giant sample of mumble rap or rap that's not very good and go, look, the music is bad, but rap is the #1 genre of music.
All right. If you look, I'm sure there's a whole bunch of shit that everybody else can complain about our generation too.
Yeah, but we're making good and bad points.
Okay.
I'm trying to make all points. That's why it seems like it's. There's bad things that millennials do.
The show's only so long.
To be the better generation. That's what the older and the younger don't understand. Millennials don't want to win nothing. We don't want to be the best generation.
We heard that.
But we are statistically, if you look at it. But I want Generation Boomer to understand that we're not trying to be like, hey, get the hell out of here early. We're trying to take care of them. They just don't want to take care of themselves. And Generation X is just a giant walking Ponzi scheme.
But yes.
But I wanted to point out, and that's why I seemed like I was yelling about it, I wanted to point out that Generation X has a lot of problems, and they don't need to be crapping all over millennials because the boomers crapped on them a little bit. It was so small and so minor that you need to just get over it and stop using us as martyrs.
That's rude. Get over yourself.
We have to get over everything.
I think
millennials have to get over. We have to get over the fact that things are easy and hard.
But I like DJ's message, even throughout the generations of what's going on with the coronavirus, that we need to be kind to each other and help each other as a community and as a species. Like, that's what we need to do.
There's all different walks of life.
We need to put our differences aside and not judge each other what we believe in, but based on our character.
And if you're good at something, you should do that something no matter what.
Follow your dreams and do what makes you happy.
That's right.
Always do what makes
if you are good at something and it makes you happy,
I swear to God, if you say it again, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Then you should just do what makes you happy. Do we have a Florida driving tip for this week, Josh?
No, do you have a coronavirus tip?
I have a coronavirus tip.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's your corona tip.
Thoroughly. Use the soap and the water.
Lots of soap.
And
not lots, because it's a shortage.
Right. Don't use too much soap. You can't get it in stores no more. I'm sure there'll be more.
Oh yeah.
And help your fellow man.
Yeah, and help your fellow man. And you know, if your fellow man's sad, make him a cake.
So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Make sure you hit your notification button so you get us every Friday morning at 9 a.m.
Don't forget that our contest is running to our 30th episode. To enter, comment below on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, or YouTube, Our Talk Show. Hashtag Our Talk Show.
Bye, everybody. We love you.
So again, thank you for watching. We'll see you all next week.